All right, everyone, welcome back. We got another rough reviews and closeted anime collaboration today with the Kendra G video. Just kind of trucking right on down the list of videos. I'm like a year behind on these, so almost exactly a year with this video. So we're knocking it out. But go ahead and get started here. Freddie, you have anything you want to throw out there before we
No,
get going?
not today. No.
Not today. All right. Cool. Definitely got a lot of movies and stuff down the pipeline. I'm wrapping some stuff up, but I definitely got a lot of things to give you guys. I owe you. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got. We can go ahead and jump right on in. Let's not forget our predictions before.
Sorry, cousin. Sorry.
For the characters.
Yes.
Come out. The cast.
Kendra people.
Most definitely.
That was funny. Someone said Kendra on Kendra people time. I got work in the morning, but I'm sorry, honey. Y'all, today's one of them days I had a sugar craving. I think it's at my door. All right, I'll make it up to y'all, YouTube. We're here.
This backdrop.
All right, before I even get breakdown, let me give you guys the link.
What's going like that?
Cousin, shout out where you're watching from.
Yeah, it's probably a penthouse somewhere.
I'm gonna give you guys the link to join in the comments section. All right. Also, make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube page. Someone said Mars. All right. So the link to join as a guest on the show is in the YouTube comment section.
A little bit.
So if you want to be a guest on the show,
this is really good.
The link is in YouTube. You have hey y'all, hey guys, hey. So let's get it. I'm not reliable wherever you meet. Whoever you meet is on you. Boom. Okay.
Boom.
South Carolina's in the building. Georgia's in the building.
South Carolina.
Let's see. Sharon, show me your full face.
I love how our
Sharon's
voices
going.
goes out.
Tiffany, show me the room.
It cracks.
All right.
Here we go. All right. Let me get a better.
Hi, your friend. Hey, girl.
Okay, I think.
Okay, that's a good. Yeah.
I'm so I didn't even know that. I'm so sorry, Tiffany. So what are your thoughts?
All right. Again, I'm gonna stick with my usual tradition. If they're coming on Kendra, I'm immediately giving them about 2 kids.
2 kids.
Yep, 2 kids.
Okay.
And she look about 37.
37? Okay, 2 kids, 37. Okay. Is that where that's where you're casting your vote?
That's where I'm casting it.
I'm gonna give her a little bit different. You know, we play by Price is Right rules. Who's ever closest takes the ticket.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with just for the sake of something different. I was also gonna say 2. I would also say 2, but I think for this one I'm gonna go with 1.
Ooh,
she's a little happy. I think I'm gonna feed off of that energy. She's a little happy with 1 kid. I'm gonna give her a little younger though. I'm gonna give her 20. You said 37? I'm gonna say
37.
27.
Wow.
Yes.
Yo. Okay.
I might go younger, to be honest.
Really?
I think she's had some rough days behind her. That's what we're going with.
Oh, I see what you're doing. What's
that?
You're saying lifestyle and life is what's aged them. So don't go off of first look and appearance.
Yeah.
Just take what you first see them aged as and then de-age them because life did it to them.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Oh, I must have clicked off somewhere.
How are you?
Good.
You remember me, right?
Remember?
I
You remember
don't.
me? You don't remember me?
I don't remember you.
You do remember me. We have had 2 different encounters.
What?
We did?
Yes, I'm the one that we talked on Super Bowl Sunday.
No, her voice is too deep. She's older. She's in her 30s. Damn it. Dang it. She's in her 30s. Probably in her 40s. Oh, man.
And then we talked again when I was telling you about my girls.
Girls.
Hey. I told you I'm off tonight. I'm a little off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
We were here. You were getting ready to go to the game.
Girl, she don't remember.
I was on.
I know. That's so crazy.
Yes, you did. You did it, and you did it with me because you was like, "Girl, she gonna have me cussing on Sunday. I didn't go to church, and I'm trying to go to the Super Bowl party." Yes, ma'am.
No, I actually went to the Super Bowl this year. That's why I know I didn't do a show on Super Bowl Sunday.
Last year.
Last year. You said this year.
Yeah, this is a new year.
Last year too.
I talked to you then. Go. You know who I am. You just gotta remember my face. That's all.
Okay. So what? Okay.
I was the one.
Huh?
I was the one that was giving you issues when I didn't want to get into the camera the first time.
Girl, that happens all the time over here.
But okay. All right.
Well,
but
do you have an update? But do you have an update?
Yes, I do. I have an update. I'm no longer working for anybody. I have just now created. I was working at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart, remember? And you was like, girl, yeah. I'm no longer working for anybody anymore. I have now created my own business.
Oh.
And so that's flourishing. I'm getting started with that. And my kids, still my kids. I got 2 grandsons now. My new grandson is 2 months old. He's adorable and spoiled.
Well, Tiffany, I love all that, but
and I'm single.
I'm single. About dating.
Huh?
Did you meet a man? That's the update.
Yeah, I was just in a relationship. Last year, and it got ugly. We was together for a year, and then I was working my job, and I was in my 90 days, and he was not happy because I wasn't spending the time with him he wanted. So he tried to unalive me. Because I was not giving him the time he wanted.
I gotta pause right there for just I would let it go for a second. I just gotta pause on that.
There was so much there to hash through.
He tried to off her because he wouldn't because she was at work.
She spent too much time. Okay, so we can only go off of her side of things, right?
That's all we got.
So according to her, she spent way too much time at work, and he didn't like her spending all that time at work. He wasn't getting any attention from her. And for whatever reason, just out of nowhere, he's like, I'm going to end your life. There's a lot missing there, but I doubt we're going to get any of it. And then apparently she's got 2 daughters, but hey, apples don't usually fall far from the tree. Guess what? She's got 2 grandkids now. It's the cycle.
Yes, that is the cycle.
And I would, if I was to bet on it, none of them are married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are great odds on placing your bets on none of her daughters are married.
Now, Freddie.
Right.
Yes. Come that. Wow. You're letting the Kendra show taint your perspective, good sir.
No. It would if I don't anecdotally see it reflected in our own family. And in other people, associates, friends, co-workers, like the list goes on. It's like at some point you're just like, hey,
the culture is rampant with it. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's I want to. You can't. It's really tough to have these conversations, very candidly, because there's I would say there's probably like a trauma or a taboo about talking about that kind of thing openly with a single mother. And I say single mothers, not single fathers, because I think single mothers is predominantly what you're going to see, right, in the single parent household, because they always go with the mother for the legal reasons, all the reasons and stuff or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to have that candid conversation with that single mother or whatever but it's tough. Even saying it out loud right now is like, you can't say that. You can't say that. Because it's like, I would love to know what is going through their mind in that moment. I mean, obviously, you're in the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. But all the stuff surrounding it, before and after, all the protections and all the different things, it's like it could have been prevented in so many ways and so many iterations. But yet we still have like I said, a rampant growth in the culture. Maybe it's always been there. Maybe it's not a growth. Maybe we're just noticing it more because of social media.
Yeah, well, to a degree, right? I think two things can be always true at once.
Yeah.
I think, yes, we are noticing a lot more of it because social media allows for us to see a lot of things outside of our immediate neighborhood. Usually all you would know is anything that was printed in a paper or word of mouth or gossip from, people in the neighborhood going to work or going to church or, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But, I can now know everything that's happening overseas or, 3-4 states away from me.
Yeah.
So it's all at my fingertips now. But, there was always, guys that had the second families, and usually you meet them at the funeral, and it's like, that's his other family over there, that kind of stuff. Or hey, that ain't really Johnny's son, that's the milkman's son. Like they always were doing that kind of grimy stuff back then. But I think now it's a lot more accessible, and it's a lot more accessible to the information of that stuff happening. So
yeah, I just so this is my thought on that a little bit, not that part, but just the what we're talking about with the single mom's mindset at the time of conceiving or whatever the case. 'Cause I feel like everybody knows the difference between right and wrong and all that kind of stuff. There's always exceptions, right? No alls.
mm-hmm.
But I just wonder if there is an animalistic need to have a child, regardless of the situation. I wonder if it comes down to a intrinsic cellular nature that at some point it was just like, I don't know why I did it. I just had to have this. I wonder. I don't know. That's Terry's thoughts when I started.
No, this is so crazy because I've actually thought that myself too.
Yeah.
Now, again, you're correct to preference it with saying not all, but I think in most situations, that's usually what happens. Most of the time, they're in a situation where, let's just put some context in it. She's probably, after her 30s, she's like 32, 34, 35.
Yeah.
She's had plenty of crazy guys. They're all narcissists, right? They're all cheaters. It's like at this point, she's like, I'm not going to find the one, I'm not going to find a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm not usually in anything committed.
Yeah.
I want someone to love that will love me back unconditionally. Oh, wait, hold on. I done missed my monthly visitor. Let me go and take a test. Oh, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
It's like, look, you can go and do the stuff to alleviate it, Or, I'm not getting any younger.
Right? You just let it happen. What's the worst?
I ain't getting any younger. So I think that happens, man. I really do. Like if you were to like panel out, you know, uh, not all of these guys are just like, oh yeah, I want the baby, and then ghost them the minute the baby's gone. I think a lot of times they know, yeah, this guy isn't going to be around, but I'm just going to do it on my own.
But still have the baby.
And still have them. Yeah.
So this is now we're two dudes. Anybody watching this, I'm sure there's some females watching this gonna make comments or whatever. We're just two dudes. One's a dad, one's not. And we're just giving our opinions. So don't chew us alive here, all right? I gotta go throw that disclaimer out there. But what if also it's like an intrinsic thought of kind of what you're saying, right? You see it, you see the train wreck or whatever. You see the situation coming, but you don't do anything about it, right? Because what if there's a need to be loved and cared for, that this little person is going to give you all the attention and time and is going to need all the love you have to give, and they will give you all the love too. They're always going to be yours. They're yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're always going to be in your life, even if that guy isn't. And maybe it will tie that guy to you in some way or whatever. Maybe you don't want him to, but because I don't know if you've ever. Ooh, this is getting dark now. I don't know if you've ever thought of this before or seen the situation, but like kind of like trapping a guy with a baby, but more like not a trap, but it's like, hey, let's have a baby together because why not? I like you, you like me.
Mm-hmm.
We're never going to be together, but if we have a baby together, we will always have that.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Have you heard of that before?
Not exactly. I've heard the whole genetics spin of it.
Genetics?
They're like, I just want a pretty baby, or I want good hair, or I want a certain kind of eyes, or I want a certain skin complexion. So like they know that probably nothing will develop from it, but they're like, oh, he's real tall. Yeah, I want his kids. Or, oh, he's got nice curly hair. I want his kids. Or, oh, he looks real fine. I want his kid. Like, I think there is like an animalistic, like you were hinting at it earlier. I think there's a primal. Like just that lizard brain, like basic level need to just like breed. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's just they just devolve back to our lower urges, and then they're just like that's a specimen right there that I will reproduce with, and that's it. Yeah, is it.
Crazy. Not to think you got 18 years minimum to deal with this little person that's a part of your life for the rest of your life. The money, the time, the stress, all the stuff that comes with that to just make that lifetime choice off of a moment of passion or a moment of I'm gonna say a moment. Oh, I have the right words for it. A moment of desired attention, the moment of desired affection, or something like that.
Yeah.
To make it sound scientific. But man, but these are things that is not said out loud. These are things that just maybe thought of.
Yeah.
And you feel, and then you just go with the flow.
Just think about it. Like, how many Facebook posts have you seen where like there'll be a woman who's pregnant and like her post is like, my world, my everything, or you changed my world, or I'm doing better because of you.
Ooh.
It's always like this child is what made them level up or made them get their life, geared towards a goal or oriented in a direction. Like it gave them purpose or meaning. But it's
Yeah.
like, really, you only did half of the thing that you needed to do. The other half was to secure commitment with
Yeah.
someone who wants the child too. You only did half of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Really off topic, but kind of relevant. I had this one really cool idea a couple years ago. I haven't really developed it enough yet. A story idea, for like almost like a comic manga or whatever, cartoon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's real dark, real deep, like a seinen style, like more mature.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the idea was about this desolate world where humankind has been corrupted by miasma and dark, a evil aura or whatever.
Yep.
And the idea of humans has dissolved, and there is no longer the ability to reproduce. That was with humans. Now the only way you reproduce is by like an asexual cloning or budding or whatever, and it's like you replicate yourself over and over, and you just see versions of yourself out there that are just slightly different or something, and new life is like that's what drives the story. Is like there's a new birth, like a new life that happens, and it's like, oh, that's the key. It's the key to reclaiming humankind or whatever. And people are trying to find it, and like, of course, the main character is like trying to protect them or whatever. And the main character is never reproduced. He's always been himself. He's the only one of him kind. It was just this whole idea of like, I love the idea of corrupting humankind and reproduction, and because that's a powerful tool that we have in our arsenal. The ability to reproduce is, if you were infertile as a man, that's your manhood, that's your everything. You would feel some kind of way about that. As a woman, not being able to give birth, it's part of their womanhood. They would feel some kind of way. I can't have a kid, I can't have a baby. And this concept was like big off of that, I don't know. I just want to share that because we were talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, this is interesting stuff. We went down a rabbit hole there. Yep,
it happens.
All right, carrying on.
And it was like overtime, and he just spazzed out, and so I had to call the cops, and then he left and disappeared, and so it's just been me since. So I just been taking that time to get myself together and be here for my kids and get my stuff together on my business that I'm doing and focus on me pretty much.
Okay, so I want to say this. I really did not remember at first. I think you threw me off when you said Super Bowl, because I know this year I didn't do a show. Before I went to the Super Bowl, and I didn't do a show before the Super Bowl this year. I did last year when I was in Arizona, and I remember your attitude, your demeanor was
shitty.
That's what made me remember. So I do. Yeah. I didn't remember her at first, but I do remember her now. So are you trying to do it again?
Oh yeah, sure. That's why I came on. I'm in a whole different mind space.
All right. So Tiffany, and where do you live again?
I'm in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Hey.
South Carolina. How old are you?
I am 43.
There we go. I should have put some more years on it. She was looking.
Well, life, you're still the closest. You're the closest by far.
Life was. Woo.
Not only did life do it to her, but she's walking hand in hand with it too. She's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Make sure the light is in your face, because right now it's behind you. It's Cancer. How many kids do you have again?
I have 3.
Dang.
How old are your 3 kids?
God,
24, 7, and 4.
Wait.
7.
Wait. She said 4.
Yo, that is wild. That range. Hold on.
20-year difference.
Run that back. Run it back. That is crazy.
Running it back.
Now it's behind you. It's Cancer. How many kids do you have again?
I have 3.
And how old are your 3 kids?
24, 7, and 4.
That is wild. None of them got the same father. I can guarantee you that.
Whoa.
That's 3 baby daddies. That is crazy.
Are you going there? You're doing that?
That's crazy.
Well, we know the first and the last one don't have the same daddy.
Don't have the children. So it's the 24-year-old that has her 2 grandkids then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Which, she said girls, so I think they're all girls.
They might be all girls, yeah.
And I don't even want to go down that. I'm not gonna say it. I can't.
She's got a kid who has grandkids that's the same age as her kids now.
Oh,
yo, this is wild. This is wild.
This was a good one. This is a good episode already.
All by the same man?
No.
Oh, see that smile. See that smile.
Yep.
How many men?
3.
Yep, of course.
You got it.
Of course.
Good. You good.
Yes.
Huh?
I'm listening.
Why you not with the 4-year-old dad?
Didn't act right. He can't get right. Can't get right.
But he can get a kid.
He just won't act right. And so I just let it go because it won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We tried 14 times. It just wouldn't work. Yes.
You
He left. Yeah.
14 times?
Yeah. He's within 4 years. We've been together. We was together 4 years. Within 4 years, I let him come back 14 times.
Well.
I mean, that's just trying to make the best out of the worst situation at this point. I don't know if I could really give her any, kudos or commend her on trying. It's like you got with someone who was probably not meant to be a father.
Right.
And you made him a father and then said, okay, I'm going to try to make this guy become a good father. And it's like, no, he should have never been a father.
Right.
What is there to make work?
And if you put together the timeline, it was immediately. They must have fooled around or something. She got pregnant, and then for the 4 years that kid was alive, she's, like you're saying, trying to make it work.
And here's another thing. This is why I think someone said this before. Asking women like the numbers and stuff, it's never a smart thing to do. But you can kind of you can gauge where they're at by just letting them talk. Just like, yo, tell me about your past. Tell me about, tell me about yourself. What's, some crazy stuff that's happened to you from an ex. Anyway, right now, I can tell you we're right now standing at 4 guys. And I'm going to tell you where this magical 4th guy comes from. We know she has 3 baby daddies. The 4th guy had to immediately follow up right after her last baby, because she had that baby 4 years ago and said she was with that guy for 4 years. Mm-hmm. But she just told Kendra she was in a relationship with a guy she was dating for a year.
Okay.
And she had to leave him because he was crazy. She don't know how to pick him
or something, right? So you're saying there might be some maybe not overlap, but exchanging in and out.
Yeah,
you guys at some point somehow.
Yeah, and she's been letting this, the last baby daddy. They've been off and on. Yeah. This doesn't sound like anything that any man worth his weight in salt should be walking into.
Oof.
Well, how long would he be gone for? A day?
He would be gone. He was having struggles within himself. So he would go out and have to, we would act the fool here. Then he'll leave and realize that his best spot was here with me. And then it will restart again. So that got played out within year 4. And I said, screw it. And that was that in bathtub. I said, screw it after that. And that was that. I let her play in the water. That's why I'm out here.
Okay. All right. And then, so you're an entrepreneur now, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Entrepreneur. And you're a Cancer. So we got Tiffany, South Carolina.
You can't just say that.
Yeah, you can just say that now. That's exactly what they do now. They just say that.
It sounds nice. I'm an
It-
entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
She could be in her kitchen making plates for people.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Yeah, I don't know. This is
I know 43, entrepreneur, mom of 3 kids by 3 men. Have you ever been married?
I am separated currently.
You're married right now?
Bruh. What? She can't do that.
How did she get on Kendra's show the last time? See, this is stuff that just wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of shocked right now. I'm mind blown. All right.
My ex-husband's in a nursing home.
Okay, you can't be on. Was you married last time? You can't be on the show married.
Well, yes, I've been separated since 14. So yeah.
Since 2020?
2004. He's been in a nursing home since 2014.
Well, you know what? I feel like our interview ended early, the last interview, right?
No, it didn't actually. It ended good. It was a good one. It was good. It was a real positive one.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I knew that, but we can't have any married people on the show, so you got to be divorced, honey.
Hold on. Stop. Let's do some real math right now.
Yep. I see what you're going. I see where you're going.
Yes.
I see where you're going with this.
I don't even need to do the math now. I'm just looking at it right now because it's 2025, right? She said she's been separated from her husband who's in a nursing home since 2014. She's got a child who's 4 years old.
And 7. She got a 7-year-old too.
Okay, well, I was willing to kind of just like grant the 7 might be his, but you might be right. What window of time are we talking about then? Because she stopped messing with her husband. If they were separated, let's just go ahead and do that math. 2025 minus 2014, 11 years. She had 2 babies on this dude, and he's in a nursing home.
I had to check something. I had to check this because I was pretty sure about this particular fact, in that when
you're married,
a wife steps out and has a baby with another man. Everybody listen to this now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When a wife has a baby with another man while she's married to her husband, that husband legal, there's some, not all, but in some jurisdictions, he is obligated to financially take care of that child. Even though it's not biologically his, he can't, claim that the child is his. But if they were to separate through divorce or something like that, she can claim child support from the husband because he was married to her and takes on legal responsibility.
That is crazy.
It's dark. It's horrible. And I would say, God, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you can't. Don't divorces take like a year or so to actually go through? So let's say she told you this the day she found out she was pregnant, which it was like 2 or 3 weeks after conception, right? That's when she first noticed. It's like, darling, I think I'm pregnant and it's not yours. But you probably won't know it's not yours unless she's. So you know what? Let's just assume that she knows it's not his. Let's just play the hypothetical here. She's like, I'm pregnant and it's not yours. He's like, I want a divorce. It takes 9 months to make that baby. But can you get a speedy divorce? Like, how fast can a divorce actually go through?
I think if it's non-contestant, they are pretty quick. Like if no one has any issues with the assets or any communal property or shared accounts, if there's no contention whatsoever, like both people can hash out, hey, look, I don't want none of the furniture, whatever, take it. And then we'll sell the house and we'll split the asset 50-50 down the line. And you keep your car, I keep my car. You can take the dog. Like if both people have no issues whatsoever on anything, I think it takes a little time, but I don't think it's too much. Like, I think it becomes much when there's stuff that people are not willing to negotiate on or cede any type of ground or come to any type of um, commonality, and then lawyers get brought into it, and then that's when it gets drug out.
Yeah, it's saying, like you said, uncontested divorce can be finalized in as little as 30 to 60 days.
There you go.
I've never heard of that, though. I've never heard of a 30-day divorce, though.
I've heard of one. I know one personally where the guy he got divorced, and she wasn't trying to take him to the cleaners, and he didn't want anything from her.
Yeah.
And they just, he kept his house. I think all she wanted was like all of the furniture or some stuff like that. They didn't have any commingled money or anything. And that was it. I was like, yo, like, buddy, you got out good.
Yeah,
you got out good.
Dang, son. But so I hear all this. I mean, obviously he's disabled or whatever. He's in a nursing home, she's saying, but still, that 7-year-old, that 4-year-old, he's legally responsible. I mean, depending again, but
she's getting his benefits. She's getting his benefits.
Yeah.
And she's claiming him. And then these kids fall under her husband and not these baby daddies.
Oof.
It is wild. This is crazy work.
I've always, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's just continue.
That's cool. It's cool. No problem.
Okay. So the guy you was just dating, you were dating somebody while you're still legally married?
Yeah, because like I said, he's in North Carolina in a nursing home, and we haven't been together since what? We haven't been together since then, huh?
When do you plan on getting an official divorce? And
that's the problem. The problem is, by him being in a nursing home and me being here, the courts are trying to say that my 2 small children are his.
Yep.
Because
we just
there it is.
We just went
there
through
it
this.
Is. There.
Yes. Those are his kids. Those are his.
Wow.
I want to say the word, but I can't say the word.
Man, this is so diabolical. This is.
The word starts with a B, y'all. Y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know how I talk off camera. Those are his little B words. I'm sorry, but they're not his kids, but they're his kids legally. Oh, I love how it all comes together.
I was married to him while they were being born. So the judge won't approve my divorce because he wants a blood test to verify that my children aren't my exes. And I'm like, well, what did I do? Go to North Carolina on 2 separate occasions, get some, come back home and get pregnant and do it again? Like, no, makes sense. So
wait, what is she talking about?
Okay, now she's saying some dumb stuff that don't make sense. If the judge is saying he won't give you the divorce until you prove that these aren't his kids, take the DNA test then. What is there to contest? Right. Yeah, that just sounds so dumb.
Well, because she wants to put it on child support. Because if she does the DNA test, then he can make a case that child support is not fair, and then he could probably get off of it. He's probably trying to make a case to get off of it. I don't think she's not flipping. She's not telling the story in a way that is making it make sense. I don't think.
Yeah, there's stuff when they be talking.
Yeah,
you got to do a lot of reading in between.
Yeah,
what they say, because they'll leave, and you can see like they're walking right up to it, and then they're like, "Oh," and then it's a truncated. Yeah. There's like a huge leap, and you're like, "Whoa, hold on, wait, we missed something here."
Yeah, because I mean, the big standout the reason why we know she's not telling the full story or telling the story properly is because it's 14 years, 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't gotten divorced, and she had 2 kids.
11 years.
Why won't he give you a divorce?
Exactly.
There's a reason why he won't do it. So, yeah.
That's my struggle.
So is he any of your children's dads?
He doesn't. We had a dog. That's all we had together was a dog.
Oh.
So when did you get married to this man?
2012.
They only been married.
And okay, how long have you been separated?
Since 2014.
That's crazy.
So you've been separated for 10 years.
The judge won't approve it. He won't allow my divorce to go through.
So go get the DNA test. Handle it.
Yeah.
Well, that's another problem. Because by him being in North Carolina in the nursing home gives me issues because he had some paperwork done to where he don't want my affiliation anywhere. So he's kind of making it hard for me to where he's kind of like holding on to nothing. So like a just dry run. And it's, you know what I'm saying? I want to be free from him, name and all. We're not together. We have no attachments. I ain't even got the dog no more. So there's nothing, like for real, we don't have nothing to hold on to. There's no connection at all. So I'm
So are you saying it's virtually impossible for you to get a divorce?
When I went to the court last, the judge made it seem like it was so simple. Oh yeah, just go and do the blood test and do the drug test, the blood test, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool on my end. But in North Carolina, within this nursing home, he's got some type of, his uncle put some type of stipulations on who can do, say, and what. So when it comes down to me trying to get in contact with him, I can never get in contact with him unless I just take that 3-hour drive and go up there and pop up on him.
Pop up, bro.
Well, maybe you need to do so.
I might have to, yeah.
Did you tell me that you were married last time?
11 years.
I said I was separated last time.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I've been separated since then.
There was a time when separated people were on the show, but it became so much, I implemented the rule. But it's been such a long, I thought it was like 2 years ago I changed that rule. Well, either way, girlfriend. Well, now
we got some of these questions here. You look at some of these things. How the nursing home stopping his legal wife
from seeing him as hell.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Yes.
It's not making sense. I don't think she's telling the story right.
She's not telling the story correctly.
That's the face of a liar, right?
That is the face. Right, she's getting benefits. Let's just go ahead and call it. I'm calling it. She's getting benefits. There is a financial incentive for her to stay legally married.
Oh yeah,
that's all there is to it. Like, this is silly. Her guy is in a nursing home. He's probably getting some form of disability or some kind of check is coming in some way or another, and she's getting it because she is legally still his wife. If this man needs any type of financial care, any type of medical care, she is the go-to.
Right.
If anything happens and he has to get put on life support, she can go and get him taken off of it. She has a financial motive to stay married.
Yep.
And she's got some type of money on him, or she knows that if anything happens to him, his accounts, his property, all of that goes to her. She's going to stay married until he kicks it.
Yo,
that's it. That's it. This is simple.
Yeah. And this person highlights it here. Wow, this highlights how family court can shaft the men. Holy smokes. Yep. All right.
You got to be divorced all the way. So
I got you.
If you ever make that happen, you can call me back.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
No, we won't.
Well, I think got a paid question if you want it.
Huh?
You want the paid question? We got a couple of paid questions. You want them?
Let's go ahead.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So here's some paid questions. Is she getting SSI for those kids because of him?
No.
No. Okay. Antoine Crown said, "How is the nursing?
I want her to answer.
How the nursing stopping his legal wife from seeing him?
Because his uncle is the legal representative over him, since he's the one that moved him around after his mother passed away. So when I called the nursing home to try to get any information pertaining to him, I have to go through his uncle. So, because his uncle is the one that's been in charge of everything since whenever. So even when I call Social Security office to try to get information about him with that, they can't give me any information because he's created this thing to where he doesn't want me to know anything. So he's making it hard. Pretty much.
Doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. She didn't answer the question.
Wow. This highlights how family court can shaft up men. Holy smokes. And then this one said, Dandruff video said, Kendra, hang up. Y'all didn't have no good interview, and she not making sense. Full of excuses.
Well, thank you for your comment, but you can keep it. Hater.
Oh, she didn't answer.
Okay. Well, yeah, honey, if you get divorced, call me back.
Win. For sure, win. Thank you.
Listen, years, make it a priority.
Yeah, pray for me, girl.
Okay, bye, sweetheart.
Thank you.
She ain't gonna do it.
She ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I don't understand. But that's an example of why we stop letting people separate it, because I do know that I have a couple of friends who got divorced and they had to legally be separated for a year before they can officially file for divorce. All different scenarios. But separated past, maybe, and I don't even give, let's just throw an extra year in there because shit happens. You got to get your money together, all that. Separated 3 years.
10 years.
Plus, come on now.
You ain't
come on, people.
You don't want a divorce.
Let's get it together. All right, Kay, show me the room, Kay. Are you in a car? Oh, you're going, Kay. Alex, you have Alex? Or are you? Alex, show me the room. The link is in the bio if y'all want to join the show. Alex, you got to show me the room. I got to see the other side of the room, Alex. If I believe, okay. All right, you ready?
Okay, we got a guy.
Yeah,
we got a guy.
We need the light, honey.
Wait. Let me get it.
My wife beat her.
Can't believe.
Okay.
See the light?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go ahead and
the predictions.
Yep, prediction.
I'll start it off this time. I'm gonna say he's 25, no kids.
Yeah. Let's see. You said 25, no kids, huh?
Yeah.
25, no kids. Dang. Man, that's a good age right there. That's a good age. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna go. Shoot, that's a good one. Dang. All right, so I'm gonna be a little different. I'm gonna give him one kid, but I'm gonna undercut you. I'm gonna say he's 23.
Oh, I definitely got this now. Then
all right,
you should have went over.
Let's go.
Okay, I got this one in the prize.
TV off, love.
Oh yeah, my bad. I can't believe I got surprise.
Okay. Alex, you better keep the light in your face. Is it my mistake? I could work with it if I have to.
Come on.
All right. Well, you want that light behind you. Can you face it? You want to face the light.
That's good.
Oh, the other way. You want to face it. Look at it.
Oh, let me see.
This is better. Okay, this is
better. I can actually see his face.
All right, Alex, how old are you?
25.
Oh, were you calling me?
Get him.
Dang, I knew it. Like, man, that's a good age, man. That's a good age. I couldn't get around it. I'm like, I just hope he's a little younger.
Yeah, it's a good age, bro. Look at that baby face.
Yeah.
No
like,
kid.
Dang.
He might. Well, I don't know. He might have one.
Yeah.
From
California, Lemoore.
California. What do you do for a living?
I'm in the Navy.
He ain't got.
Do you have any kids?
All right.
No kids.
Dang!
Yeah. Say he's in the Navy. 25. Nah, he ain't got no kids.
Right on the money, right there.
Yes,
on the money.
Sir.
Dang.
What's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Have you ever been married?
No.
So we got Alex, 25, California, is in the Navy. Thank you for serving our country.
Yeah. Thanks.
No kids, Scorpio, never married. What kind of woman you looking for, Alex?
Someone with great personality. Someone that's caring,
Eye
loving,
contact.
humble. That's it.
Okay, humble, that's it.
I said bubble gum. That's messed up, bro. Bubble gum lip. Oh boy.
What's your deal breakers?
Maybe lying, cheating, maybe.
Okay, should she look a certain way, honey?
Yeah, you have to, man. I gotta make sure I'm attractive to lady. If I don't attractive to her, then yeah.
He's got an accent. He's from somewhere.
Yes, I think I saw someone in the comments say from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So yeah, he sounds like he's from the island somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work. So yeah.
Okay, gotta be attractive. Okay, should she make a certain amount of money?
No, I mean the money is not a big deal.
Okay, it's not a big deal.
Just open her work up.
No, she looked down at her chest. I guess her hair was, I don't know. She moved her hair.
Tickling her or something.
Yeah.
Money is not a big deal.
Okay, it's not a big deal. Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
I'm gonna put it right there. Let me see. Oh wait. Oh, you said full body?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Oh wait. Oh, I got a phone stand right here. Put it on the phone stand.
I'm just trying to figure out how he's in the Navy with a full beard, though.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, they do have shaving waivers and stuff.
Yeah, they got shaving waivers, but
My bad. Wait. Oh.
Come on, bro. Get it together now.
Yeah, can they see it?
There you go.
Okay, you got on. I'm about to say, make sure you got on clothes. Okay, we see you, honey. Like you're in shape. Okay, you're in shape.
Yeah, I'm in
Alex?
shape. Yeah, I'm in the gym.
Alex, when was your last relationship?
Like 6 months ago.
6 months ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
4 months ago.
Okay, 3 flaws you have to work on.
Time management. Let me see. Time management.
yeah,
I think my attitude.
This is what?
This is dry. Yeah, I'm just like wanting to speed it up, like
come on,
spit it out. My goodness, and it's kind of unfortunate because he may be, I guess, an overall okay guy.
Yeah.
But women won't find any of that attractive because it's not exciting enough.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. It's always got to be a clown. Put on a clown show in order to get attention from female. I mean,
yeah.
I think that's known. I think everybody knows. I think even women know that they require like that. Not exciting. You don't own the room. That was on the recent Pop the Balloon this week. It was a big thing. You didn't own the room. I just didn't feel the energy. You didn't feel the energy. This is like,
that's wild. And it's not always like negative, right? Like everyone always thinks it's like the bad boy archetype. But sometimes it's like the playboy, or sometimes it's the guy that's like real boisterous. Like he just, wherever he's at, people know, oh, hey, he's over there, or he's in that room over there, because I can hear him laughing from like 2-3 halls away. But yeah, it's this quiet kind of socially kind of awkward kind of guys that's just, they just ain't got a shot. Or usually when they are in a position to have a shot, it's because she's like, yeah, I need to find one of these guys to take advantage of.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That sounds bad. But
And then what else? One more. I'd say like always procrastinating and stuff. So
that's time management, bro.
Okay. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you, sweetheart?
A woman is lucky to be with me because I know to treat women well. I'm a caring guy. Loving.
Oh man.
I know to treat her like
painful
stuff. Yeah.
He said he could treat you like a queen. Could she have kids?
Hell no.
This is I always say this is my point all the time.
He's gonna buckle.
I prefer not to, but I mean,
and that's all that's left for him.
But yeah, I prefer not to, so it could be a life, and
Okay.
You hear that? You hear that?
What's that?
In his mind, he's already delegated himself to only being able to obtain a woman who has a child already. He's already just relinquished the fact that he's not going to be able to start a family with someone who hasn't already started one.
Yeah.
Like in his mind, he's already defeated himself.
Dang, that's a shame.
He's like, I would prefer her, but so many of the women that I have the accessibility to, they all got kids, and they just be looking so fine though. And what if she's cute enough with one child? I might do it. Right. If she's just real bad, if she got 2 kids and like maybe she had one like when she was 16, but then like she had one at 21. Like he's doing all of this like in his head. And that's how like the type of guy he is. Because he's not going to have the ability to get the things that he's seeking.
That's a shame because he's not assertive enough or confident in his own right enough to get what he wants. But I mean, women his age, they start having kids at around that age. Honestly, 24, 25, that's when they start popping out.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And what's the age range you would like to date?
I'll say 24 to like 35, 33.
Oh.
Okay, 24 to 33. And should she be in California?
Yeah, she could be. Yeah, she could be in California. I mean, it's better because it's better. I mean, long distance might not work, but yeah, she could be in California.
Okay, let's do it. We got Alex, 25, no kids, California, Scorpio, in the Navy. How can women reach out to you?
Let me see. Facebook.
Where is he looking at?
Facebook.
Throw me off.
Dante. DAN. Then space TAY. And then and Instagram. What's Instagram? What's my Instagram? My Instagram is shit. I don't remember my Instagram. Yeah, I mean Facebook, Dante. So DAN and TAY.
Okay. All right, honey. Well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Okay.
Bye, Alex.
Bye.
It's not good.
Ooh, child.
Patient on that.
Let's try to get somebody else. If I believe, show me the room. If I believe, show me the room. Okay. You ready?
If I believe.
I hear an echo though, honey. Do you have me on the TV?
No, just on my phone.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
We gotta get rid of the echo though.
I don't know what she's saying.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hello?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out why there's
okay. Figure it out, honey. I gotta get somebody else. Kay, show me the room,
Kendra
Kay.
pregnant. What do people call her
So I
pregnant?
think you was here earlier. You were here earlier, right?
This is my third time. I was actually driving. You told me that I couldn't
Where she
be
was
on your show if I was.
Okay, so I'll let you kick this one off.
Ooh, yikes. I'm gonna put her at 40. 2 kids.
Interesting. You gonna put her at 40 with 2 kids, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, interesting. I'm gonna put her. I was gonna go. Hold on. Dang! I gotta go with what I got. You said 40. I'm gonna say 48.
Oh, okay. I won this one.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
You think so? Okay. 48. Look at the face. Look at the cheeks, man. No, she's definitely in her late 40s, bro.
All right.
48, and I'm gonna give her 3 kids.
All right. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Let's see.
Was driving.
Yes. Have you ever been on the show before?
Never been on the show before.
Your third time trying to be on the show.
No, this is the third time today trying to get on the show today.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we got a 2-time limit, but I get what you're saying. Okay, so this is your first time ever on the show, though, correct?
Very first time.
All right, let's do it. Okay, I do remember you earlier. You was driving, and I had to, for safety precautions, we cannot talk to people while they're driving, child. We are trying to make sure everybody stay alive.
Exactly. I understand. Respect.
Okay, where are you calling us from?
I am calling from Los Angeles, California.
LA and the big again.
Yes.
How old are you?
I am 44 years old.
No.
Wait. 40.
I got that. You said 48.
So we're evenly tied then.
Yeah.
4 years. Okay. I was like, if it was 45, then I would win automatically.
Yeah.
She's 44. I knew she was older than 40 though.
Oh yeah, I should have went up to 45, but I thought that's what you would have done. I was like, oh, if he puts 45, I'm toast.
I was trying to be more
accurate. Went high end on the 40s.
Yeah, I when I first saw her, I thought she was like 54, but I was like, no, 54 is too much. That's too much. She'll be a little bit more broken down if she was 54. Okay, but let's see what else she got. The kids.
Okay, 44. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. You have any children?
Yes, I have an 18-year-old.
Okay.
Just one.
We're both off on that one.
All right.
Okay.
Been married?
Yes, I was married to my son's father one time.
When did you get divorced?
Ooh, like maybe 6 years ago.
Okay, 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for a living, Kay?
Well, as you can see, I am the hot dog queen. I have a hot dog stand in LA.
Okay, I didn't know that. Hot dog queen. So you have a hot dog stand.
Yes.
And okay, I think we got it.
Like
we got Kay, LA, 44, Capricorn, mom to an 18-year-old, was once married, divorced, owns her own hot dog stand in LA. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Ooh, let me see. I would love a romantic guy, someone that's emotionally intelligent, and someone who's a traveler, who likes to see the world, get around.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A narcissist, a liar, someone who's all about themselves.
Narcissist.
I like a caring person. Like I said, emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Honestly, this is so funny. I love chubby guys, though. I don't like that guy from because I was following the other guy, the one with the man boobs. I love chubby guys, but I really like the solid.
The millionaire in West Palm Beach, Florida.
All bad. Not that one. I mean, he had like titty bumps, so I wouldn't even go for that. I like a guy like you could be solid at the top and have that like man belly. I like a guy with a man belly.
Okay.
I think she would like the last guy in a way. You know,
Yeah.
his build.
Yeah.
He's probably too young for her. Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
19-year difference. But hey, I bet if he had that money, she would probably let it. She'd probably do it.
Yeah, they do it for it.
Mm-hmm.
With the right amount of money, or depending on how low of a price she's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got it. But you want a man that would eat hot dogs.
Why not? And it also, why
That
not?
came
And
out
also
wrong.
be a part of my business, help my business grow as well.
Oh, so wait, the man will help your business grow?
No, I wouldn't mind a man that can, like, you know, contribute to me growing my business, because I did have I had other businesses in 2020, lost everything in during the pandemic, and I just started over and decided to get into the hot dog business.
Okay. In the hot dog business. Okay.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
All right. So we gotta make
You
a
need
certain
an
amount of money.
investor to come up in there.
It's kind of hard. He doesn't have to make a certain kind. I would love him to at least be I mean, living in LA is very expensive. Just be able to provide for yourself, and you know, I'm more of a team player, so he can at least, I guess, let me give a number, maybe about 80,000 plus.
Okay.
Okay, 80,000 plus.
I guess it would.
All right, now I know you in a car, but we gotta do the Kendra can.
Of course. Okay, let me get out the car then. Let me see if I can do it in
I'm
the
curious.
neighborhood. Hold on.
Depending on what she looks like when she gets out, I have a comment I would like to make.
Did it go away?
She looks like she's short. She's hella short. She got out the car and she's not even taller than the door. Oh, there it is.
Trying to do this so
yeah. And there goes the phone.
And she looked like she was like she was about to do the spin too. She want people to see the butt.
Okay, you look good to have a hot dog stand.
I was gonna say, for 44 hot dog stand, and she has a kind of flavor about her that I think gives her a little bit extra. I don't know the right word to use, but
youthfulness.
I was gonna say attractiveness or something. I don't know if that's I don't know. But,
well, usually, I think you are trying to come with the word, but usually youthfulness is somewhat associated with beauty as well. Like the more, like you could take some of the most beautiful women in the world and then just like walk them back a couple of years, and you're like, did you look better then or now? And a lot of them would be like, yeah, then. If they weren't, if they're not diluted, most of the time women will say, yes, I look better younger, unless like they did some type of transformation where like they were really overweight or had bad acne when they were younger, you know. But like aside from those situations, usually it's associated with like the youthfulness of.
Well, I'm thinking more along the lines of like, this is gonna be a weird analogy, so follow me on this.
Or like a young soul, spirited,
something like a soul. Because I hear 44 and I think our generation. I mean, I'll automatically think 80s baby, you know, with that, right? So 80s baby, but somebody I probably saw in high school. But it's just like that 90s. That 90s, not youthful. Like there's a certain style of feminine seductiveness or attractive. I don't know the right word. It's like an aura. It's a certain way they look and talk. You know, here I'll try to identify it again. I think that is what makes. I think that gives her that youthfulness that you're talking about. It gives it like, oh, she's 44, but she moves a little different. You know, I don't want to go too deep into it, but I'm just trying to explain it.
Okay.
I just got off my hot dog stand, so you know I'm out here.
Okay.
Living on the edge.
Living on the edge. All right. So we got K, 44, in LA, mom to an 18-year-old son, and mom to married 6 years. All right, when was your last relationship?
18-year-old
My
son.
last relationship
Yo,
was probably
this
about,
math is
I wouldn't even
crazy
call
to me.
Why is that? What's up?
Her son is 18.
Yeah.
She only was married for 6 years.
No, she got a divorce 6 years ago.
Oh, okay. Woo. Wow. All right. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
all of the relationship. It was more trying to figure it out again about a month ago.
Okay, a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is that guy an option?
No.
Of course.
Okay.
I think I'm just somebody that just kind of try to make it work. You kind of go back to what you're used to, but no.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's a former ex.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So are you done with
He's still getting the buns.
She was getting the buns for no commitment.
He's still getting the buns for free.
And then what is it that they usually tell Kendra?
Yeah.
I got needs, Kendra.
I needs. Hey, look. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just don't ask for no relationship, though. Why I gotta pay? Why I gotta get the relationship and pay for it if I can get it for free, $3.99? You know,
Guys, they want guys out here to pay relationship cost for something that Buddy was getting for free 99.
it's business. It's business economics, man. Don't pay for something you could get free 99.
That is wild. She just got out of a situationship with an ex last month. Hey, and then all they'll tell Kendra is, I'm looking for something serious. I'm not out here, trying to waste my time. I'm not trying to do. It's like, yes, you are. Like, because here's the problem is, if a guy came and approached them with that same I was gonna say that same opportunity, but with that same dynamic, like, hey, I'm not looking for nothing serious. We will never be anything serious. This is just a good time. Like, they'll, unless this guy's a specimen, they'll normally just go ahead and like take that out of play. Like, he won't get no further play after that.
Do you think so, though? I was going to say, I think women will probably. I was thinking this before you said it. It's like, wait a minute. Devil's advocate. Why can't she have a little fun and then look for something serious? You know what? I was thinking about this earlier when we first started streaming. Why? Because there's the concept of being able to have your cake and eat it too. But why can't you? Why can't you have a little fun? I'm trying to be serious. Have a little fun, and then, go and get a serious relationship. Look for something serious afterwards. Why?
I think that's the unfortunate part of what society has done to the dating market, and unfortunately, it affects a lot more women than it does the men, because for us, it's almost a natural wiring. We're hardwired, or like a natural proclivity to seek something which not a lot of people have obtained. And it's like, you would feel a certain type of way. I'm trying not to use, like, because everyone overuses the car analogy. Everyone overuses the key and the lock analogy.
Like all the locks.
But if you, here we go. If you were talking to a young lady and you were like, oh yeah, she's nice, she's cute, she's fun, and then a homie came up to you and he's like, oh, you talking to Jessica? And you're like, yeah, I like her. And he's like, man, okay. And you're like, yeah, she's got this thing where, she doesn't want to be intimate with me for the next 5 months because she wants to make sure that I'm, really in it for the right reasons. And at that point, she'll be willing to be called my girlfriend, and then we can take it to the next stage. And
Mhm.
he's like, wait, you mean that Jessica? He's like, yeah, that Jessica. He's like, bro, Jessica just got bust down by like that basketball team two weeks ago. And
Yeah.
you're like, what? And he's like, yeah, matter of fact, I didn't want to tell you this, but I just bust her down last week ago. And like she'll go for for nothing. Like, and it's like, nah, I don't want that deal. Neither should any rational thinking man want that deal.
So what you're saying is it destroys their own value by, because as you were saying, I was looking at her and I was like, oh, because me a second ago I was sitting here thinking, I was like, man, she has a different kind of presence that, like, I guess that vibe, let's say youthful, just kind of, I think it well rounds her a little bit better. But if now that we're hearing that she just messed with an ex, somebody that she doesn't want to be with, and he doesn't want to be with her, and any kind of long term anything, and she literally just said just now she doesn't want to be with him long term, but she also just admitted that she just let him bust it down, and it kind of just that's a contradiction of your own value.
It undercuts your value. Exactly.
In her own, in that same sentence, saying he's not good enough to be with.
She's not good enough. Nope.
But he is good enough to have sex with. Sounds like it's an insult to him, but when you think about yourself, it's like, I am good enough to have sex with, but I'm not good enough to
be in a relationship with.
Ooh.
Yep. I'm not good enough for him to want to commit to. And if commitment is the thing that men give to women, and women and sex is the thing that women give to men, he's getting the thing that he wants.
Yeah.
And as a guy on the outside who's trying to vet her, it's like, well, I want that same deal too.
Yeah.
I want the same deal. But she'll look at that guy and be like, no, for you, because I like you, I'm gonna make you wait. And it's like, no, then don't like me. Give me the buns and don't like me. Most guys would take that deal. Yeah, you can hate me all you want. I'll just take the buns then. Can I get the buns and hate me deal? I don't care about you liking me. What?
Yeah, it's almost like man, I had it a second ago. Oh boy, I'm losing it. So the buns, the value. I'm losing it. I think I lost it, but it just kind of sucks when you start thinking about it a little bit more all the way through. Kind of feel bad for her, because I mean, it's like you do have those sexual needs and urges and stuff. What do you do about it?
Unfortunately, for women like her, they would have normally been in a marriage. They would have been in a committed relationship at the minimum. And that's where you get them met in. You get them met in your relationship. But you don't get them met by, a Mr. Phone them up at night. All right, let me run through my exes real quick, because, and that's another game that they do where some of them are like, I'm not trying to add extra people in my life. Let me just run through the exes. It's like, okay, you didn't add a new stranger, but you're still being used by someone who doesn't want anything more to you than just that thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I got two thoughts. I remember what I was gonna say. So going back to, okay, the concept of bodies, adding the bodies and the numbers and stuff. would you say that from a man's point of view, women might say, I know there's probably women watching this, y'all might be like, oh, that's disgusting or whatever. But hear me out. Would you say the concept of a woman putting herself in this kind of situation, like her, like Kay, did with her ex, she went back to the ex and gave it to him again, knowing that she's valuing herself. Would you say that is a special place or a special, that guy is special? Can he be elated in his conquests and his ability to revisit that same space that's supposed to be sacred to her or valuing her? You see what I'm saying?
You mean the ex?
Yes. Can the ex feel happy in that she is giving him that thing, even though it is devaluing herself?
Maybe from his perspective. So I think another way that I would structure it is, if a woman is just revisiting an ex because she still is a sexual being, she still is wanting that form of intimacy, that closeness with someone, would I position that higher than her just going out and being with other guys in each occurrence? Yes, I would say it would be less desirable for her to go out and continuously see random men from bars or from these dating apps, hooking up with these guys, than it would be for her going back to an ex. But I think it still has the same result. I think it still has the same result because she will be longing for a commitment. And instead of seeking it in, this guy and that guy, it's with an ex. So now they're still, even though they're not calling it a relationship, they're still building because they're still interacting with one another.
Oh, that's a thing. They're still building.
They're still building.
Interesting. So it sounds like that's an interesting concept. You're saying they're still building because when you think about it, she can trust that ex enough to be vulnerable. That's what sex is. You're being immensely vulnerable with that person. You're laying there. As for a woman, they're inside of you doing all hunching and all this kind of stuff. I mean,
and that's crazy because they will sometimes go to these guys' place, or they will have him come to their place. Like, none of this stuff is ever like clandestine, like out in like a hotel or a motel room, or in like on the side of the building somewhere. They're going back to a residence somewhere in most of these situations. So you're trusting him enough to know where you live at, or you're trusting her enough to know where you live at if you're the guy. You're trusting them enough to see you completely exposed and, just out in the open. I mean, regardless if you're the lights on type of person, lights off type person, you're still seeing them. And then all of the other intimate acts that come with it, whether some people are, oh, I don't kiss. You don't kiss, but you don't have a condom on. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the concept of like the connection with this person. You don't have the connection with the relationship. That's failed to continue to grow, but the sexual connection.
The sexual, you're still building. There's always that interaction that you're having with this person, and they'll say stuff like, oh yeah, we're just so sexually compatible, but we can't be in a relationship together. Like, well, what?
Yeah, that one little area. Because think about it, when you reverse it, I think about like friends, right? I've always thought of the concept of friends is nothing different than a regular relationship with like your girlfriend or your spouse or something like that, except you take out the intimacy, right? Take out the intimacy and take out obviously the availability. You know, you don't have them 24/7 right in front of you, but you still got to do the work. You still got to communicate. You still put time in with each other and all this kind of stuff. And then those friendships become best friendships or whatever, depending on how close you are and how much of that building has happened throughout the years. And then they just get closer and closer. And with that being said, now I'm starting to think of like segmented relationships. That's great. That's a good concept. I'm about to play with that. Segmented relationships that are only good for one thing or two things, right? And this relationship, that X is only good for, maybe it wasn't sex. Maybe the X is really good for being a friend. And that's the only thing they're good at. They're not good for anything else, time management. They're not good for sex or anything like that. They're just, as a segmented friend, you're only good for this one thing. But in this case, it seems like you wouldn't deal with them in any way because they're not good for it except the sex. And that's why I was going to ask you my second thing from earlier is she was married before. She got a divorce for whatever reason that was. But the concept was, right, that marriage is till death do us part. You only get married once or whatever. That's in my head anyway. I only have one marriage in me, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
I said the same thing. Yeah. I said the same.
Would you say, I'm asking you directly, would you say that was she supposed to stay in her marriage regardless of whatever happened that made them get a divorce, whether it's cheating or conflicts of interest or whatever? Should she have stayed in her divorce and been miserable for what it was just so that she could have a sustained sex life that didn't devalue her?
No. I think there's some context and there's some grounds for it. Oftentimes in the modern era, you find there's not really a real solid reason for it. Unless there's like drug abuse and drug usage, abuse, and other like forms of like criminal acts. Yeah, a lot of times a lot of divorces are just filed on, oh well, the spark is gone. What? Or I just didn't like him anymore. Huh? Yeah, that's craziness. Just stay dating then. If that's going to be what some of these the grounds of divorces, like when you look at the divorce decree, irreconcilable differences, what? That's it.
That's it.
Like, no. As a guy, yeah, just stay dating. Yeah.
Interesting.
And unfortunately, it's the divorce laws and a lot of things, like just listening to women, and it's not even like they try to make it look like it's these men-centric podcasts that are what's turning all these guys away from marriage. No. It's not them. It's the men being able to listen to women talk. And when they're hearing what they're saying, they're like, nah, I don't want that. I don't want to sign up for that. So yeah, that's the unfortunate part. They're actually listening to what women are saying, and that's what's turning them off.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's get back to the video.
Oh yes, I'm done.
Oh wait,
definitely.
Let's
so it's a former ex.
No.
Option?
No.
The context.
My last relationship was probably about, I wouldn't even call it a relationship. It was more trying to figure it out again about a month ago.
Okay, a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
Is that guy an option?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm just somebody that just kind of try to make it work. You kind of go back to what you're used to, but no.
Okay. So it's a former ex.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially
So are
close
you
my
done
eyes
with
with it.
that?
Oh yes, I'm done.
All right.
Definitely.
And that was a month ago, so that's the last time you was intimate with someone.
No, it was probably about a week ago.
Oh,
I mean,
There we go.
there's
There we
more.
go.
We didn't even get into this part.
There we
more.
go.
Okay.
Mm.
everyone needs a fix, you know. So,
There we go.
There it is. I love these little bits. Like we get a sentence.
Oh.
The next sentence is even more damning than the last sentence.
She will never find a relationship from the guy that she actually wants.
Oh, this is kind of sad. I mean, we're laughing about it, but in practice, it's gonna. I mean, she'll find a guy.
Oh, she'll find a guy. There's guys all over the place. Guys everywhere. There's guys that go over to her little hot dog stand and get hot dogs to look at her and be like, "Ooh, she look good," and try to game her up, chat her up. They don't want nothing serious with her.
Mm.
It's the guy that's silly, like weird, strange. The guy that she looks at and she don't really want like that. That's the guy that wants her.
Yeah.
That's the guy that want her.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of guys. There's plenty of guys who would definitely want to marry her right now.
Mm.
But she will not
it was
want
probably
Mm.
about a week ago. I mean, everyone needs a fix, you know. So about a week ago.
Yeah. Wait, is it the same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Wait.
There we go. There we go.
Wait.
He's Mr. Sex.
He's Mr. Sex. Listen to what she just got finished saying.
He is not an option.
She said she tried to rekindle it. It didn't work. Oh, he's definitely not. But a week ago, he was hitting it again.
This man can have. Here's the thing.
Yo.
Men who are cheaters are never just cheating with nobody there. They're cheating with other women, and that woman knows that he messes with other women. He could be in a whole nother relationship, and then she's just like, look, I don't want him because I know he's not a good guy. He's no good for anybody. He's no good for me. But in this moment, I need my fix, Kendra. So I'm going to let him come through and beat it loose. And then go back to where he came from. I'm not going to bother him with what he got going on. He's just here for the sex. But in the back of her mind, she has to know he may have a woman.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to let her play out.
But no connection like that. I know it sounds weird because if I'm saying I'm breaking up, why would you still physically be having sex? But you always go back to what you know. I mean, I do because I don't like to, get around. So I just go back to what I know.
All right. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Sound weird.
I think I have the disease to please.
A disease to please?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm always trying to sasatisfy people, and it's just
Oh,
because
he
I'm
getting
naturally
satisfied.
a caring person. Some people can say that's the flaw.
No, he don't.
I am a person that I'm impatient sometimes. And then another flaw, I'm an overthinker, I guess. In today's world, you can't be an overthinker. You got to be like
or
slow.
you just don't
so I
think
guess
enough.
I'm an overthinker.
You're an overthinker. Okay.
Yeah.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I think because I'm a team player. Like
Indeed, you are. You're looking for help, a father, but finding yourself a 45K man. Ooh. Is she a Scorpio? No, she's a Capricorn. She said Capricorn. Major red flag. She's wearing a wedding ring. Oh, snap, son.
Oh.
Thank you for supporting, Kendra. Pay attention to how females move. Exactly.
Yep. That's what's happened. Guys have started seeing how women talk, how they're thinking, and how they're moving. Why would you commit to someone who is not requiring someone to commit to them?
Yeah, it says Kay. Her name, I guess they're calling her Kay and calling her Tammy. Kay messed herself up with that answer. No man should take her seriously.
None.
That
exactly.
When I hear that kind of comment, that blows my mind. When I hear that, when it's that one, and pay attention to how women move, because it paints a perspective that I don't think you really always. I don't think young men really understand, and I hate to keep going back to what we always talk about, our past and our coming up, but young men don't understand that. Pay attention to how females move, not what they tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because
I told my wife that. I said, babe, I was so green-eyed. I was so green-eyed and bushy-tailed. I was so, man, knowing what I've seen, heard, know now, man, I look back at the young men like, dang, you just don't know. You just don't know. Because, like, I really thought that they were sugar and spice and everything nice. Like, I was of the perspective that every relationship fails or goes asunder because the guy did something. Like, men are ultimately the ones that are responsible for the relationship failing. And it's because guys out here cheating. And so for me, it was like, no brainer. You know what? This is simple. Find a girl, get in a relationship, don't cheat. That's easy. Easy. Don't cheat. If you cheat, that's what makes relationships fail. That's what makes ladies go crazy. It's cheating on them. No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's don't take her seriously. Don't take her seriously. So when they're being serious, you don't be serious. That's kind of how I feel when I hear that. It's like she's, but I just really want a relationship. Why doesn't no one love me? Cry, cry, cry. And it's like, girl, you about as crazy as a doorknob. I ain't taking you seriously.
Mm-mm.
You crazy. But let's see. I hope Kendra pulls some of these comments up. Please, Kendra, pull these comments up.
Pulls up paid comments most of the time. Or if someone's spamming over and over again, like to check something, like, oh, she's got a OnlyFans, and she's like, everybody keep telling me that she got a OnlyFans,
right?
So
a true hustler. Like any situation, I'm always going to try to figure it out. And I feel like in today's society, especially living in LA, you do have to have somebody on the same level as far as financially,
ring, but not
emotionally.
Which is weird.
Someone. I mean, I'm gonna be that friend.
I'm sorry, real quick. The ring. I just gotta make a ring comment real quick. I see a female wearing a ring on her ring finger, and it's not a actual. She's not married. I don't care what a ring it is. If she's not married, she's wearing a ring on her ring finger. To me, that feels to Terry. That feels like a desperate cry of I need a relationship. I need someone to claim me. You know what I'm saying? A desperate need of being claimed. Because why? We know what it means, and you know what you're putting out there. That's like walking around with a clown mask. No. Even better analogy. That's like walking around in lingerie out in the public, and everybody's like, "Girl, you trying to? What you doing? You trying to show off the goods? Or you trying to have some sex? What do you want to do?" It's like, well, no, not really. I'm not really wanting that, but I don't know if it's not a perfect analogy, but it's like you're showing me something, and we know what this means. You got to know what this means too. So don't act like you don't know what it means if it doesn't mean that, and then try to play it off as something else. I don't know. Maybe it's not a great analogy, but it's like why? But yeah,
I think some use it as like a deterring factor. I've heard some of them say that, but it's like if you're single, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're looking for someone,
Yeah.
the caliber of guy that is still going to shoot his shot seeing the ring on your finger is probably not the guy that you're going to want at the end of the day. So is the ring on your finger actually helping you or hurting you? Yes, there's going to be some guys that's going to be like, oh, she's married. Okay, I'm good on that. More than likely, those guys that are probably going to say, I'm good on that, are probably the better suited guys for you. Like, just think about it. The guy that's still going to press you with the ring on he has to assume that you're married. So would that be a caliber of guy that you should be entertaining then?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ring doesn't help them at all. It's silly.
Mm.
You know, that friend. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of
Well, let's
simple.
get into it, Kay. Let's get into
Yes.
it, Kay. 44 LA Capricorn. Mom, do you want more kids or are you done with that?
Oh no, I don't want any kids because I need to travel.
Okay. Could the
No
guy have
doorables.
kids?
He can have kids if they're a little older.
Okay. And you want to be in LA?
I would prefer LA, but I'm a traveler, so I don't mind long distance for, you know, a short period of time.
Okay.
You know?
Let's do it. Kay, what was the age range you have?
This is so funny. I really would go between 40 and up, like between 40 to 65. Because there's some good looking older men out there today. I mean, especially like I said, 40 and 65.
40 to 65. 40 to 65. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. We got Kay, 44, LA, Capricorn. Mom to 18-year-old, was once married. She likes thick men. She is the hot dog queen. So you definitely gotta like her hot dogs. And let's do it. How can he reach out to you?
She gives
They
what happened?
Somebody's trying to call.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hello?
People be trying to sabotage their interviews.
Kay, we can't hear you, bro. Kay, we can't hear you. Hello?
That's a shame.
Kay, we can't hear you, mama.
I'm back again. Can you hear me, Kendra? Because they're blowing up my business line. I don't know if somebody knows I'm Hot Dog Queen, but anyway, continue. Yeah, they can follow me on those 2 pages on IG.
We didn't hear you, so give how the guy can reach out to you. It went out.
They can reach me at my personal page on IG, which is Miss MS Royal Flowers, or my business page.
I'm curious.
Wait, what is it? No, what is the?
Give me just a moment if you don't mind, please. I'm curious. After this one, it's got me Instagram. What you say, Miss something Flowers?
Miss Royal Flowers.
Okay,
something
Royal
crazy.
Flowers. Royal Flowers, yeah. I'm curious. How did I make it do this 6 code sign in? Just
all around bad.
All around bad. All around bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know what? I've been thinking about it too. And I know you've said it. Like, what is it that you tell them, or what is it for them to look forward to? And I remember I was having this conversation with my wife as well too. And here's the realistic part of it all. Do you think all men should be able to have children to further their genes into the future?
You're asking me?
Yeah, this is a question, and then I'll follow it up with a statement.
Do I think that all men should be able to have children?
Yep. Should all men be able to continue their genes into the future?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Really?
I don't know. I don't have a good reason to say no.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And likewise, I don't think all women will be in a relationship.
Okay.
There are just some men, like, just think about it. Throughout the dawn of time, there have been men who just have not been able to get a mate and thus aren't able to continue on their DNA through offsprings into the future.
Oh, okay.
Likewise, there are women that will not find a mate either, and they will not get any committed relationship.
Okay.
So
yeah.
The point being is, what do you tell some of these people? I think you tell them to continue to look for that person, knowing that they won't find that person.
That's dark.
Yes, I know. I know.
Okay.
And the reason why you don't tell them that there's just some people that won't find somebody is because then you're left with people that start considering, well, what else is there?
Okay, so they fall into despair.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's why I think you find a lot of these shows and entities that pander towards women. They are doing very successful because people want to be fed a certain type of narrative. Like, hope is very powerful and it's very alluring to people. And so, like, just running the numbers realistically, if every straight of age man was to get married to every available single woman, there still would not be enough men, like the man to woman ratio. So what do you tell the women that are left out in the open?
You're gonna find someone. There's one person for everybody out there.
Exactly, but that's not true. Unless they're going to start doubling up on guys, that's not true. But we tell them that because it's just a nice thing to do. And unfortunately, that's what society is to women. Just nice. We just say nice things just to be nice to them. Like, just to look, I could tell you honestly that you just won't find no one. But what does that make me look like a good guy? No. Do other people look at me like I'm doing something nice?
Oh boy.
No, they're like, why would you tell her that? You didn't have to be that mean. You didn't have to be that rude. It's like, okay, well, you know what? Fine. I'm just not even going to say nothing.
Yeah.
She'll just find it out. And I think that's honestly what we have to do. You just have to know that you don't want to be that person.
Yeah. It's a dark concept to even, like you said, people are not going to want to hear it. It's a very taboo. We just have to, like you said, just live with that false hope. Just keep pushing on that we're gonna find someone no matter what. But all right, let's see. Hopefully, I really hope we get some kind of comments or something that highlights this a little bit. Hopefully.
What is the wave? The guy, give it to one more time, and I got some paid questions for you.
Good.
Miss Royal Flowers on
Okay,
IG.
that's Instagram?
Correct.
Okay, Drina Love said, hi, Kay, you're very beautiful. I hope you find someone that treats you well.
Empty platitudes.
thank
Right
you.
there.
Okay.
We go.
Stacey Smith says she's a woman that does her own thing, doesn't follow a crowd, very
She
attractive.
does, though.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Nobody.
All right. Bye, baby.
Bye. Thank you, Kendra.
Wait, what song is this? Okay. Okay, bye, boo.
Take care.
Bye, baby.
That's
Let me
perfect.
see. This one is for me. Rob said, Kendra, I see you about to go off. Remember what your therapist said. Go high. Don't don't cuss that bitch out. You
Dang.
can do it.
Yo.
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, before she says anything, I'm gonna go grab the snack real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back.
First of all, do you know how miserable your life has to be to come to my place? Like you have to volunteer to bring your ass here to watch my show, to pay money to get fake insults. Everything she's saying is fake. So this is an example of how miserable your life just has to be. And you know what? I really feel bad for people like that, because think about it. Think about how much attention you need in your life that you are paying to try to get some attention. Bitch, let me tell you something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, I don't mess. First of all, the allegation of me messing with married men, I don't mess with married men. I don't know if your husband tried to talk to me. Married men try to hit me all the time. So I don't know if you have a husband that liked me. That ain't my problem. Get your shit together. I don't know. Invest in doing something more productive with your time, honey. You're not hurting anybody over here. All you do is give me more money, which is a thank you. I'm gonna go buy some. I'll go support the hot dog queen with that $5 that you just said.
Are you tracking what she's talking about? I don't understand what she's talking about.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I think somebody sent a comment that she probably just deleted, or I don't know. But whatever she just read had nothing to do with what she's talking about now. So I'm super confused.
Okay, I thought I was the only one, but all right, good.
Ciao. All right, let's keep going. Lynn, show me the room. Show me the room. But you are right. My therapist really said is this: the more successful I come, the more certain people will become jealous and envious. And although I have so many cousins that love me, there are a lot of cousins who are jealous and envious and don't like me and want me to be miserable like them. So my therapist told me, you no longer argue with people. I want you to start blocking. So sometimes I do that shit and then sometimes I respond. It's a mixture of both. But I know the underlining, because I'm so wise, I know the underlining is this person is miserable in their life.
I'm just gonna fast
and
forward.
misery loves company. And I live in, I can't know what your ass. Don't know. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
No echo?
Oh,
Okay.
prediction.
We're doing it. What's your name, Mama?
Oh,
My name.
I'll start out with this first.
Okay.
36.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna say I'm gonna say no kids.
Oh, all right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do 33. Two kids.
Undercutting me. Ha. I'm pretty sure I got this one, good sir. I got this one. We shall see.
Miss Kaz is CAZ, but if I believe is like my Instagram.
Kaz?
Mm-hmm.
Kaz. Okay, Kaz. And where are you calling from?
Kansas.
Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
23.
Damn.
It's off.
So you were the closest, but is that even close?
Yeah, 10-year difference. Yeah.
I said she was 36.
Yeah, day.
So I did notice her mannerisms. She did come off real young.
As she started talking, I was just like, oh, and I was like, you know what? I'm wanting to jump to 27. I was gonna come down, but I was like, well.
It's rare to get 20s, a young 20-year-olds on here.
Young 20.
She only does 21 and older. So, oh well.
23. How Kansas City, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do for a living, baby girl?
I'm a CNA. I'm at work right now.
Okay. Are you on a break?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet right now. I was on my break.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
No kids.
No kids.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
So we got Cass, Kansas City, 23 Libra, CNA, no kids, never married.
September, October.
What kind of man you looking for, Mama?
Just someone who's like authentic and honest. Just a person you can just be straight up with, like no lying, no childish stuff. You know, just stuff like that. Just someone that's like real.
Okay. Someone that's real. What are your deal breakers?
If they don't wear their seatbelt, if they really, that's like the only one. If they have kids and if they don't put on their seatbelt, like I run into a lot of guys that don't do that, and it just triggers me.
That's true.
So if a guy doesn't wear a seatbelt in the car?
Yes, that's just like, it's just annoying to look at. I'm sorry. If I gotta wear mine, you gotta wear yours. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, someone said it best. Safety first. That's the only deal breaker?
Just being too old, I guess.
Oh, hold on a
Deal
second.
breaker.
Oh, thought I saw something. What sleeping with S's is giving whole. Indeed, it is. A seatbelt. Safety first. A seatbelt. Don't wear a seatbelt.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Well, what's your age range?
Basically from 26 to 29.
26 to 29. Okay. So we got Cass, Kansas City, 23 Libra, CNA, no kids, never married. I already got to all that, right? So, okay, what are your deal breakers? Okay, Sibo. Should he look a certain way?
I want him to be black. I do like beards, but it's not like a requirement. His weight doesn't really matter. I would like him to be tall, but you know, that doesn't really matter.
Okay. What are your
She hasn't gotten to her
make a certain amount of money?
entitlements.
Just not really, just have like a full-time job and don't live with your parents.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I'm gonna try and I can back up, but I don't know if you'll get to see me still. So I'm just gonna move it and just back up. If you can see me still, I'm just in my work clothes. I don't have nothing to me.
Aw.
So what time do you get off of work?
In the morning, 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Okay. In the morning, 7 a.m. When was your last relationship?
Like a year ago, like a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably like 4 or 5 months ago. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay. Oh, you answer. Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I probably overthink too much. I need to work on how to be okay with confrontation, and then
Yeah, I can see that.
probably just having better listening skills. Sometimes I'm really not a good listener.
Okay.
Oh.
And could the guy have kids already?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
She's 23. She seems very sweet. She's very, very sweet. I love her energy, everything about her. I just want to protect her. I don't want no dudes come on with that BS trying to put a kid on her. No. Leave her alone. Let her do her thing. Let her find a good man, get married, have a couple of youngins the right way. You know what I'm saying? She's a good one. She ain't even
I don't know about good one,
bro.
I don't know about good one.
She ain't hit that entitlement. He can be any kind of size, any height. You know what I'm saying? I like this one. She's untainted.
I don't know about that one.
She ain't virgin, but she's untainted.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't feel so, huh?
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I work hard. I like being in a relationship. And I feel like I could offer a lot. I'm willing to learn. I like video games. I like shows. I like a lot of different stuff.
Oh.
I crochet. I've been crocheting. I crochet a lot of different stuff.
Oh, you crochet.
You can't tell me that's not sweet. Come on. I crochet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, don't be a Grinch. Don't be a Scrooge. Look at that.
I'm gonna be a Scrooge. Yeah.
Oh man,
there's something that I just can't put my finger on, and it's just I don't know about this one. It seems innocent and ditzy. Oh man, nobody's been able to taint this yet. She has not been corrupted, but I don't think it's legit.
Man,
I think here's the thing. I think either it was one of two things, and I'll tell you where I'm bent, which I'm bent towards. Either this is just an act and it's just for show, or she might be short a few cards, a full deck.
Sure, I could understand that.
I'm leaning more towards she's short a few cards,
but she's functioning. She's functioning enough to know what she wants enough, and she doesn't. I mean, she ain't got a baby. You know, I think a lady like this can get by in the world in a very good and functional way that's going to keep her away from the things. It's kind of like the tree of knowledge, I feel like. It's like without eating from the tree, you're good. You're okay. Adam and Eve would have been fine. But as soon as they ate from the tree, they were naked. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there are porn stars and prostitutes who don't have kids. I understand that in our society, we put oh, she's 27 and no kids. Like, yo, that's golden. That's the golden standard. You done made it this far.
Yeah.
And no guy has put a baby in you, or you haven't. See, remember, it's probably not for the lack of a guy not trying.
Oh,
They can definitely do things to prevent it, or do things after the fact of it occurring.
So I'm a little confused now. Are you saying you are upset with her for not having a baby?
Oh no. I'm just saying it ain't always, at first appearance to just be like, oh, she's got no kids. That's a go. Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold on. Prostitutes don't have kids. Like, I don't mean
Okay,
that.
that's not fair. Sir.
No, I'm not saying that's what
That's
she
not
is.
fair.
I'm just saying
Put themselves in very risky situations. She's at work crocheting. She's crocheting. She's so sweet and innocent and come on. Oh God, I'm melting over here.
I'm not.
Oh man, I'm wow.
Bah humbug.
Oh, golly, man. Okay.
Okay, we see you crochet. All right. So we got Cass, Kansas City, 23, Libra, CNA, no kids, never married. She likes to crochet. You must wear your seatbelts. And how could the guy reach out to you, honey?
Thank you. I love your show.
Oh, wait, no. How can the guy reach out to you?
Oh, if I believe, just type if.I.believe and then Instagram, and that's me.
So let's try it out. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, see what you get, man. I'm telling you, I'm leaning towards she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I can definitely see that.
The
for
elevator
sure.
doesn't go all the way up to the top floor.
Well, her page and the last lady's page were private, so you can't see anything. But she's got a little, little makeup and seductive kind of look going on there. So she ain't that short. A couple of cards. She know what she's doing. She know how to get a man if she wanted to. I bet you that.
I mean, that's not a hard thing to do.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's Chance the Chief said, shout out to the CNA taking care of our folks. Best of luck. You seem like a great girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much for picking me. I'm sorry about the echo. Thank you.
No worries. All right, honey,
gotta
you
go.
keep me posted how it goes.
You too. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao. Lynn, you ready? Show me the room, Lynn.
23,
Lynn, show me the room. I can't pick if you don't show me the room, Lynn. Ebony, show me the room. Ebony, you gotta show the camera the other side of the room.
Ebony can't get it.
Show the other side of the room, Ebony. Oh, you're going. Show the other. Okay, Winnie, you gotta show the other side of the room.
On to Winnie.
If you don't show the other side of the room, I gotta pick somebody else.
All right, move on from Winnie.
All right, Winnie's following instructions. Y'all ain't following instructions. You ready?
Yes. Can you hear me?
All right, good sir. I think it's your turn to go first this time.
Winnie. Okay. All right. Okay.
Winnie, we whoa. I think I got mine for this.
All right. I'm gonna go 27 and
27
and one child. I
I'm-
want to put two. I
Uh-huh.
wanted to put two. Should I put two?
Oh, you cast it. You can't. Oh, wait. Well, you know what? I'll let you finish your cast.
2 and 27. Yeah.
2 and 27.
2
Okay.
and 27.
I'm gonna go a little harsher on this one.
Okay. All right.
You saying 27? You going low gives me a little bit more leeway. I'm gonna go 34.
Oh,
34 with 2.
okay, all right.
I kind of want to go 37, but I feel like that's gonna pull me away from a good range. With you going to 27, I can. She's over 30. She's at least 30. If she's 30, you got this. If she's 31, I got this.
All right.
So
Okay.
that's where I'm. But she's got 2 kids. We can go ahead and lock in on that right there. Lock in on that. So
Let's see.
all right.
Yes. How old are you? You look young.
I'm 26.
Y'all letting me down. Y'all letting me down over here.
Yes.
God.
Let's
Why are you so damn old?
Let's go.
Man, I told you I was tired tonight, man. I'm off tonight, man. I'm usually on point with these.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, 26 is still young. What's your name, babe?
Winnie.
Can you go like get more in the center? You're too.
Like this.
There we go. That's better. Winnie, and where you calling me from?
Boston.
Boston, and you're 26. You have any children?
I have one.
How old's your child?
He's 1.
Why you not with the dad?
We live in different states and we're both like alpha. So we just wanted to do our own things.
Okay.
You both can't be doing the alpha thing now. Somebody got to not be an alpha. And see that to me, what I hear when I hear that is like no one's compromising in their relationship enough for it to be successful. You know what I'm saying? To be like, I'm an alpha. You're gonna listen to my guy. I'm an alpha. Excuse me. I don't know where this concept came from to where it's like so mainstream now, but that's not a flex, bro. To me, that's saying I'm an alpha is not a flex at all. Because I think about this a lot in leadership. And in order to be a good leader, you first have to be a good follower. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to follow and when to lead, because you're always in situations where you have a boss. You got to listen to what that boss has to say. And, you know, they tell you to do something, you do or whatever. But then when they leave, they have to give you a task. Guess what? Now you have to take your team and lead them. So it's always an exchange of roles. You change up your roles all the time, and to be able to do that at work, because you go to work for the money and you listen to what they tell you to do. Why can't you do that in your relationship? Why can't y'all say, I'm gonna take care of this, I'm gonna do this, and I need you to follow me on this, and then you come over and say, okay, I will follow you on this. Here's my suggestion. I don't agree with it. I will follow you, or you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. He'd be like, you know what, babe, I understand. I hear what you're saying. Maybe we should do your way. And she's like, I'm good at this. I need to do it my way or whatever, like this. And I don't know. To me, that's a tragedy. That 1-year-old kid, they in 2 different states. I'm going on a rabbit hole now. But any comments before I play it again? It kind of got me hearing that.
No. I mean,
yeah,
that's basically it.
Yeah,
she's the whole alpha thing is weird. It's like saying, you know, and I don't know if they recognize it or not, but it's a very huge deterrent. It would almost be like if they heard a man come on and saying, you know, I was very submissive. I was very beta. I was very feminine. Like, how is that supposed to make someone that's a woman be attracted to hearing something like that? It wouldn't. So equally so for them to say, oh yeah, I was very dominant, or I'm in my masculinity, or I'm really disagreeable. I was like, oh, I don't like none of that.
I don't like any of that.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah. Let's see what she has to say.
So you didn't co-parent well. What do you do for a living, Winnie?
Oh, we co-parent well still, but I'm a business analyst.
Business analyst.
Hey?
And what's your zodiac sign?
Wait.
Virgo.
How many children she got?
One 1-year-old boy.
Okay. Dang, I should have stuck with my one. But
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Virgo. All right, Winnie. Now I'm gonna bring it up because they're gonna bring it up. What do you say to the man that's concerned that you have a 1-year-old?
1-year-old. She's trying to get back out there.
As soon as they hit that thing, she's pregnant.
I guess it's a concern, but I mean, I do co-parent well with him, even though we're in different states. His dad takes care of him. I take care of him. So it's not really an issue as far as financially.
Okay. So it's not an issue as far as financially.
You don't see no
All
problem.
right. So what kind of guy are you looking for, honey?
They don't ever see no problems.
I'm looking for a guy who is consistent, and just someone who can give me their time for the most part.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Probably unstable, financially and mentally or emotionally, and someone who's just not, I guess, like compassionate and caring. Like I'm big on physical touch and like compassion and all of that stuff.
Okay. You said I said this should. Does he have to look a certain way?
He doesn't, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if I like how he looks, then it's good.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Well, I am in dental school too. So
She doing everything.
I would say about 80K because Boston is a little bit expensive to live.
Everywhere is
80K.
expensive to live.
Okay, make at least 80K.
Everywhere.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
Okay. She bounced.
Okay, you're small. You had a baby a year ago?
I did. Yes,
You snapped back real fast.
I did. The diet.
Okay.
That's why she can do
when
it.
was your last
Don't
relationship?
know why she had a baby.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
When I got pregnant.
That's the last time you had sex when you got pregnant?
Yeah.
What?
You haven't had sex since you got pregnant?
No. Dental school is busy. It takes up my time working, my baby. No, I haven't.
Okay. So y'all broke up while you were pregnant?
We did. Well, we broke up before.
Oh, she
Okay.
got pregnant and then they
Okay.
split it up.
Okay. So 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm a little bossy at times.
It's not sounding good, girl.
I can be a little standoffish at times.
She
Also
doesn't
not
sound
good.
pleasant at all.
And I can maybe be judgy sometimes.
Okay.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
Why would a guy be lucky to be
Not a
with you?
pleasant person.
I think I'm a chameleon, so I can adapt to any situation.
That's not
And I think that I'm a good listener and I'm a good support system.
Okay, and there you have it. We got Winnie, Boston. Now should he be in Boston?
I'm from Georgia, so no, he doesn't have to be. I travel to Georgia and New York a lot, so preferably those 3.
Those
you want more
comments is
kids?
crazy.
What happened?
It's not a hard no, so maybe.
Except Jesus is
Okay.
the Lord Savior today.
Can the guy have
No.
kids already?
There's been like 2
Yeah, he
already
can.
talking about her
Okay, he
neck.
can. What is the age?
Talking about her what?
Her neck. Yeah, I know that is
Her
wild over there.
Uncircumcised neck?
The Kendra cousins is crazy.
That's messed up. Bossy, moody, judgmental. Now we know why things didn't work out with your baby daddy. Can we see the body again, though?
She's
Age
slim.
range you want to?
She what?
She's slim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the comment. Okay.
Yeah. Look at that facial expression. It's got this, like, I don't know. It's cocky or
Yeah, it's one of those people with wherever they're from, either people that they're around, family, friends, associates, high school. In her case, she's in dental school, but these are the people that they were the big fish in the small pond.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's got that I'm the big fish, but it's like, yeah, but in that small pond you are, but there's the over here in this ocean, you don't match up with where you think you match up at.
Yeah. It's I don't know how I don't know. Some people are just in their heads, and if they've always been told that they look good or they're hot shit, then they're gonna be. That's how they're gonna act all the time. I guess it's a shame, but trying to get back to the video.
25 to 35.
25 to 35. All right, so we got Winnie Boston, 26 Virgo. One child, that's one. She's a business analyst. She'll date 25 to 35, make at least 80K. All right, Boo, how can the guy reach out to you?
Instagram, Winnie W _. I'm on Facebook too, but Instagram more so.
Okay, Winnie _
Winnie W _.
Winnie W _. All right, baby girl, keep me posted how it goes, love.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Kyra. Kyra, Kyra.
I think I'm gonna call it.
Lynn, you like frozen, honey. I can't have a.
Yeah, it's a good time, anyways. All right. Well, everyone, thank you again for another joining us for another session. Good video. We got a little bit left that we're gonna do next time. I got drill weekend this upcoming weekend, so I won't be so I won't be available. But of course, we got a couple of weeks, but after that I should be back online. Anything else before we go?
No. Don't forget to like the video. Hit the subscribe button as well.
Yeah.
And I definitely appreciate if you check out my channel as well. I do a lot of anime shorts, fighting scenes mostly of anime that you may or may not be aware of.
Yes.
May have fallen off your radar.
Yes. Real quick on that, is I was riding in the car today with the wife, and I was just looking on Reddit, and I follow this one like 90s cartoons. It does like throwbacks. Like, hey, remember this cartoon? Remember this cartoon? And Dragon Ball Z from Toonami popped up, and it was doing like the intro when Toonami would come on.
Yes.
Like, the cut scenes and stuff. And it was doing like the coolest scenes from the movies. The Tree of Might. It had like a Piccolo who was trying to use a special beam cannon on Turles, and he like blocked it with his hand. And Piccolo was like, "What? What?" And then Turles did a flash ball of energy, like shot a beam of energy on him and exploded his whole body up. And I was like, "Dang, this is what I'm talking about." I was like, "Yo, this is making me want to go back and watch Dragon Ball Z all over again." Some of the fight scene with Raditz when he shot his beam up when Goku was in the sky and he blocked the beam. He was like, "Now let me show you my attack." And he shot the beam, and Goku was like, "What?" And it hit him, and then he was falling out of the sky. I was like, "Yo, these little clips, like you're saying, these little clips is just exactly what I need right now. I just need to go back and watch some of that old school goodness, man." So yeah, got me thinking about it.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah. If there's nothing else, thank you, everyone. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to the channel and the video and everything, and we'll see you next time. Peace.